different if I could just find you. Could you remember if I just...
What's up guys, today I'm going to show you how to do that really cool rotation transition effect that you just saw in the intro. This is quite an advanced effect to do, but once you've done it you're going to learn a lot of new things and it's going to make you so much better at Final Cut Pro. So this is going to work best on shots with similar skies and nice smooth shots. These are the two shots I want to link up. So we have that one and then also this one. So the first thing I'm going to do is overlap them, and the longer the video clips the better on this because you'll have more to work with. And then what I'm going to do is select both of these and put them into a new compound clip. Hit OK, and then I'm going to double click and go into the compound clip, and I'm going to adjust the scale of both of these to 50. And the first shot I'm going to put at the bottom, so the shot I want to start off on, and then I'm just going to copy and paste those settings. And the second shot I'm going to put at the top and I'm going to turn it 180 so it's upside down. So just like that. And then where you can see this line, what I'm going to do is cover that up by creating a still image out of one of these skies. So I'm just going to pick this bottom one here. I'm going to copy and paste this bottom shot. I'm going to move it to the top, and then what I'm going to do is make it a lot bigger and add a shape mask to it. So over here, effects, masks, shape mask. I'm going to make that bigger, square it off, move it down and just mask off the sky portion of that shot and give it a nice feather as well. Okay, so that looks right, and then I'm gonna put it over that line there to cover it up. I'm gonna have to make this a bit smaller. So now we have like a gradient to blend these two shots together. Now what I need to do is create mirror images of these shots to the side to cover these black bits. I'm going to start off with this shot right here, the bottom one. I'm going to copy and paste it, making sure that it's, the start and end position is the same as the copy, and then I'm going to drag it to the side and add the flipped effect. So if we go over here to effects and look for the flipped effect, that one right there, I'm going to add that. And what that's going to do is flip the image so that I can add it as a mirror image to the side right there. Click done, and now that's a nice mirror image. And then I'm just going to copy and paste this clip that already has a mirror image and move it to the other side. Just like that. And then I'm going to do the same for this top clip. Okay, and now we have a nice screen so that we can manipulate it and rotate it and all sorts of stuff, and it will look quite seamless. Well, that's the idea anyway. Okay, so let's go back, and there we go, there's our video clip. If I go to the start, what I'm going to do is select the transform button, hit the keyframe button, and just zoom in, move it up because I want this, I want it to start on the bottom shot. And now if we play it, it should just be the original shot of the bottom shot. Okay, so next step, I'm going to add an effect from Alex 4D. I'll leave the link for this in the description so you can download it. It's just basically going to give you a smooth rotation. You can use the transform tool for this, for the rotation part, but I just prefer to use this plugin right here because it gives a way smoother motion to it. I'm going to set the end rotation to 180 And then this end percentage here, that is where it finishes any movements that you've added here. So it's quite confusing to start off with, but imagine this as the length of your clip. So if I set it to 50, it will finish that 180-degree turn halfway through the clip. But I want it to finish about there, so I'm going to put it up to about 75%. And now you can see we've got the rotation effect, but we need to move it a little bit to cover up the black bits and make it look a bit better. So what I'm going to do is halfway through the transition, I'm going to bump the scale up just like that, and then right at the end I'm going to put the scale back down and move the shot into the final position where I want it. So I'm actually going to change the start of the rotation to 25% because I want the rotation to start a bit later. And it's looking good apart from this bit. Okay, so I just added one more keyframe in there to move it a little bit, and now it's looking pretty good. This effect is going to take a little bit of tweaking just to get it right, but in the end it's going to look really good if you mix the Alex 4D Smooth Move for the rotation and the normal transform tool for the position and scale. So let's have a look at how that turned out. I'm just going to render it real quick. Okay, cool, that looks really good. There's a little bit of black space down here, but I'm actually not going to worry about that because once I add my adjustment layer with letterbox and color grading, then that's going to cover that up. So yeah, I'm happy with how that one turned out. It's slightly different to the intro one, but that's just because it's really hard to replicate this effect identical to how I did it before. But yeah, that's the finish effect. I'll leave all the links down below for this Smooth Move plugin, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next video.
Would things be different if I could just find you? Could you remember if I just remind you?